is still on fire.
Yeah, you can still see flames right there in the middle of your picture.
Yeah. But not a lot of smoke, so this cabin is being reduced to just rubble now, and one wonders whether or not he is inside, and whether he has survived this fire or not, and whether there were shots exchanged as they made their way to the cabin, and whether he was hit or not.
Well, there certainly will be a tale to tell, and over the coming days we'll find out exactly what occurred. Right now, the main focus is trying to apprehend the suspect, and you've been hearing us report that we're trying to work in tandem with law enforcement. They had asked us to widen out the picture for fear that the suspect was watching on television and we might tip him off. The other thing that was asked was that local residents there in Big Bear not tweet out what was happening. All of this they felt was advantageous to the suspect.
But we did hear from who we believe is the owner of that cabin, who said there was no phone or internet or even television inside that building. That doesn't preclude us from doing what the authorities want us to do, but nevertheless, that does indicate that the owner of that cabin, or we believe the owner of that cabin, indicated that he would not know what was going on the outside unless he was looking out the window.
And when you talk about the sheer geography of this, Carlos and Phil, think about it. When we heard initially about the double murder in Irvine, and then there was the report that the suspect had gone to San Diego area, tried to steal a boat jacket, tied up an elderly gentleman there, told him that he was going to flee to Mexico. And then the next time we hear about it, there's this grazing of the off-duty police officers, LAPD, who were en route to a target to protect a high-level target. They were grazed by gunfire because they had heard that the suspect was in the area. So they give chase, but they lose him. And then the next thing we hear is that 2 Riverside police officers are ambushed while their car is idling at a red light out of nowhere. Authorities seem to indicate to me over the telephone they never actually even saw the suspect. So one man dies there. That funeral is to be held tomorrow. And then we have today, it was quiet for a little bit, other than the sighting of trying to get this scuba gear. But it has been quite 5 days here in Southern California. Phil.